If you're looking for the cheapest, and I mean cheapest coins out there to build your God Squad, head over to AOEAH.com. They are fast and reliable, and make sure you use code WOLF to get 3% off. Link is in the description. Now, there's a strategy that a lot of people fail to think about or do when they're playing against someone who's running man defense. Today, I'm going to show you guys when you're playing against someone running man defense, you can come to like 1 or 2 plays in your playbook that just dominate the defense consistently. Today, we're going to be in the Saints. We're going to be in the spread double flex, okay? So pay attention, drop a like on this video, become a member. All the meta stuff is in the member section. You want to add an advantage to your game, check it out, man. The Wild Trips Pats is a really good scheme that I think you guys need to look at, man, and get to know, okay? It's kind of like Wild Trill Week. I just want to say it's a better version because it got a tight end whip route that's damn near unstoppable. Wheel routes from the running back, one play tutties, post, out routes. Everything that you need to compete is in that scheme, man. So check it out. The spread double flex right here. Check this out. Now, what we want to do is, as far as personnel goes, I don't even have the best receivers. Thomas is good for him being on the Saints, but he's 91 speed, 87 deep route running, which is good. I guess the deep route running is what's key in running this play. Now, the reason we're going spread formation is because when someone's running a lot of man defense, you come to these 2x2s, right? And then you want to throw inside, because what tends to happen when you're playing someone like even me, right? I will run man defense. I will go underneath in coverage, and then I will take my blues, my deep blues, and turn them into like clouds, right? Not necessarily curls, but more like clouds or hard flats. You know what I mean? So everybody's playing toward the outside, and the user's worrying about the inside. But what you really want to do is attack the inside. That's how you approach with this double flex, the spread formation. That's how you want to approach man defense. You don't want to be trying to go outside, because those corner routes and stuff like that will get cooked. Now, the name of the play right here that we're going to talk about is the FL Cross. Very good against man defense. We can run it against any man defense in the game. As far as adjustments go, I do have a running back that's really good, and it's going to work with any running back. It's just the ability makes it pop a little bit faster. And what I mean by that are the in routes. If you look at this play right here, let me go ahead and send the drag out. Let me just highlight this in route. This adjustment alone is going to scare your opponent. He's going to have to figure out how to stop it if he wants to run man defense, because this route right here is virtually unstoppable. Now, there are better routes. You'll see that he cuts to the inside, but his ability makes it a little bit better. But let me go ahead, take him out of that equation. Let me take Kamara out and just put another halfback. He should still get the separation we need to get that route open. Let's go ahead and take Kamara out, because he does have, like I'm saying, he does have that leverage with his ability. So back to cover 2 man. We'll just go ahead and put my man right here, Ingram, put him on an in route, and you'll see, let me send X out the way. He should still be getting open right here. Well, I mean, he's got to run a little bit deeper, but he's still going to get open. It's just that mismatch with the abilities on your running back are going to help you a lot more. And if I were you guys, I would start to, if you're the type of player that's always looking for your wide receivers, man, try to focus on your running back, man. These table routes and these in routes, man, are damn near unstoppable, especially in man defense. Look at this one. Now, that's Wagner covering. It's more of a hitter than he is like a chaser. You know what I mean? In this game, now, I'm not saying like real life, but in this game, not really ideal to have in man coverage trying to guard running backs and stuff like that. So you're seeing just like that right there, how good this in route is. Okay. Now, other routes you want to put on the field. Once we put him on an in route, we want to go ahead and look at the X route. We want to go ahead and just put him on a slant, or you can keep him on a drag. Doesn't matter. However you want to do it. If you have that leverage, you could try to throw this to the inside on him. Sometimes people shade inside, or your receiver's just not good enough to break free. In the instance that your receiver sucks, right? Like this guy, I mean, you know, I don't want to, Harris isn't that good, but in the instance that he can't break, like in slants, you see how this guy's running in front of him? It's too close to throw. So in that instance, what you want to do is just keep him on a drag, okay? And then put your running back that way, and then see if he can get open this way. Sometimes they'll run in front of his drag. It just depends on your receiver, bro, because like this guy is just not that great, and he's gonna get locked up more than that. Now, the money play here, okay, once we set it all up, the money play is going to be your B route. This is why we put Thomas on the outside of this play. 91 speed, 87 deep route running. Pretty much what I need with this play. Now, what we also need to do is we need to take that deep half and force him to be honest with his own coverage instead of biting. Let me show you what I mean. I'm gonna go ahead and double team the left side guy, but let me show you what I mean. Without A as a factor, I could try to throw this, and the deep half right there, I was able to catch it. But the deep half can play closer to that post, as opposed to, let me just get out of this 3D, as opposed to, and this is another thing you can do, is this route right here. You can just leave it stock and try to outrun the linebackers or whoever's on you. It works good, probably with the Kamara better than Ingram. So if you want to run that RB route, you probably want to run it like this. They got alignment on him, bro. That's another route in this game. The quick, what they call, I don't know if they call them the shot routes anymore, but these used to be called when they played football, man, shot routes, with the running back just run straight out, kind of like a swing route, but not really. However, the drawback becomes if they are aligned properly, then you're gonna get cooked. So it's give or take. I would rather just go with the in route, you know what I'm saying? So putting A on a streak right here, right, and then leaving the drag, double teaming the left side guy. This is what we want to do. Now the Y route on the corner route is going to force that deep half to respect him. A route should keep the other half honest, maybe for a second. Hopefully that's what we're hoping for. And then we come through with the B route, make sure our double team gets picked up. We try to sit in the pocket because we don't have that kind of quarterback, bro. And now we have a little bit more breathing room as far as underneath to catch that route. Thomas is going to cook the inside. Now, that route can get picked up if they shade inside, so be careful. Just, you got to know when he breaks. Typically, the ability receivers are going to break all the time, but it's whatever, okay? It's whatever you see. You got to make that read. It's up to you. Right here, I got the space I need. He's not going to close that in time. Catch and run. You want to catch and run and try to take off to the end zone for the one play touchdown. So again, in route, and you, like I said, you don't have to look for that deep post. You could just come through. You got Kamara with his ability. They want to run man defense. Boom, just hit them. You see what I'm saying? Just get around everybody and get your yards. Force your opponent to respect it. Now, other things you can do is like you could take Callaway, right, and you could put him on a zig route, hoping that he gets open. So we can have this the drag, the zig route. He gets wide open. Now you have the whole left side of the field open to yourself. You see what I'm saying? So even zig routes and the way they're set up in the 2x2s is going to help you a lot too if they get open. Now, sometimes they get bagged, so be careful. So we can keep it this way. We can streak A, you know what I mean? And keep RB where he's at or block him, whatever you want to do. Then I'm going to double team the left side guy. See right there, he didn't get open the way I wanted him to. And if I throw this, because I don't have the wire out there, it's going to be a pick. So you have to know in your mind what you're looking for, okay? You have to, you got to know. Now, this is, I'll teach this to you guys, is the progression. This is how I would approach the game. All right, so check this out. I'm going to come to the line first. I'm going to put A. I'm going to leave Y. If I know my receiver's a bum, I'm going to leave him on the drag. And then put RB on in route. Now, my first read always is going to be my running back. So, boom, I'm going to stop here. Okay, look, RB, hit the RB route. I'm going to go up the field, okay? Now, let's just say I see that. Okay, my man's clamping that. He's clamping pretty much everything. He's bagging up my running back. My X slant route can't get open, and I don't have enough time for the B route. Okay, I don't have enough time. My slant's not getting open. My drag or whatever. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna streak X, okay? And then I'm gonna go ahead and drag A like this. All right, say I'm struggling, and I'm gonna motion snap this guy across the field. Motion snap my tight end across the field, and they can't really pick him up underneath, okay? Underneath, he's going to get open 99% of the time. Now I'm going to force my opponent to pick and choose. Now, coming from right to left, okay, you can do the same thing. It's just sometimes he goes in a block. You got to be careful, man. But you have A over here now by himself. You see what I'm saying? So taking people out of the equation and then leaving other routes open is going to be so helpful to you guys. Now, remember, the tight end motion snap in this 2x2 is better than the Y route doing the motion snap, okay? I don't know why. I don't know if it's hash specific, but Callaway, he's not that good, okay? So his motion snapping is, like I said, I'm not using the best receivers in the game, but they're still going to get open. But motion snapping the tight end is going to be beneficial for you too. So you can put RB, you can put X like this, slant, and then you can motion snap your tight end and then come underneath. You really want to just motion snap, drag this guy. Motion snap, don't let him sit, and then come underneath. There goes X, but X got real free right there. So pick your poison. You can even run the in routes, okay? What we want to do is try to attack the middle. So you can even put smart route in routes like this. So you'll have B and X, smart route in routes, and then you wait for the one to get open. It was probably going to be Thomas. Thomas comes around the inside, we low ball that. Boom, okay? They'll kind of like meet in the middle, so all you have to do really is pay attention to what side the user's at. Now, trying to get Harris open, I don't know if that's the move. Okay, I just don't know. Let's just see what he does. Typically, you're going to look for your, I mean, he's getting open right here. So remember, in routes, and it doesn't even have to be deep in routes. It could be shallow in routes. Like I said, attack the middle of the field. So let's try X right here. It's just right here, it's a little bit harder for Harris to get open, man, because he's not that great and they're just gonna box him up. But the deeper in routes, he has a better chance. I don't know why that is, but it's always been this way in Madden. Better chance of getting open like right here. For some reason, the animations for the deep in routes are different than the shallow ones. So the little 5-yard ones aren't as good as the deep ones. So right here, boom. You know what it is? It's because of the press. The press is the reason that's happening. Once he gets past the press, animations change, the whole state of the game changes because the game sucks. You know what I mean? So right here again, now we're gonna get better animations. Boom. Just like that. So I was just showing you guys different routes, different ideas. Run the spread formation. It doesn't even have to be this one. Find one that's good for you and run it against man defense. It's beautiful. And then you got your inside zones. You come and just run the ball. Blend it all in. Mix it all up, man. Make sure you guys drop a like. Love you guys, man. Peace.